It's the How's This Good for Anybody podcast, starring Rich DiPalentino, Steve Yardumian, and Tommy Leahy.
It's weird.
The problem, it just sucks.
Really? You're just gonna throw that? Okay.
Throw up or grow up. That's what my parents always told me.
My girlfriend and I are on the same Wi-Fi, so I don't know if it looks at like the IP address or whatever.
So you guys are serious now.
So
you're on the same
we're on the same Wi-Fi.
Well, when did that happen?
You know,
That's when you know.
That's how you know. Hey, you can't spell wife without Wi-Fi.
That's right.
At least part of the word.
Yeah.
You can't spell wifey without Wi-Fi.
There you go.
There you go. I like that. Put that on a shirt and sell it.
It's actually not a bad shirt, I think.
Yeah, that's not bad at all.
The only thing I would get is freaking dog and cat videos all the time.
Yep.
And I would go like, you know, just like Tom only seeing the dance on TikTok. I'm thinking it's just all reels is like just reels, cats and dogs and people being goofy and dressing them up, and it's like, no, I blame her for that.
I got a lot of surreal humor, which I actually appreciated because that's like one of my favorite humor types. And
What is
surreal
humor?
That's what I want out of TikTok.
Yeah, that's what. And I found this profile of Pop. Now that you're on there, I'll send it to you because it's hilarious. Because these two dudes that are just like really. It's like. So have you ever seen like for example, have you ever seen Eric Andre before the Eric Andre show?
No.
It's like my favorite comedy show.
I'm guessing Tim has.
I know of him. I haven't actually
Dude,
seen the show.
it's just
the
like
DNC is one of the
it's just the most unexpected humor. Like you just
Is he
don't
actually at the DNC? In a bit.
So
Yeah?
he couldn't get into the DNC, but he got into the RNC, and
Oh,
that one
gosh,
was
of
insane.
course.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and it was so funny. Like he walks up to this
That's a
lady.
circus.
Oh man, I can't even say it. But yeah, it was that. So, but it's like unexpected, random, like bizarre humor.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You know, like John C. Reilly, like Dr. Steve Brule.
Yes.
Watch some of those YouTube videos.
Oh,
Perfect
yeah,
example.
Yeah, because
It's a little
isn't
bit
that
like
from
that.
For your health.
The Eric and Tim show. Or
Yes.
Tim and
A
Eric.
little
Eric
bit
show.
like that.
Yeah. Tim and Eric
Okay.
created Steve Brule.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what I remember.
So-
John C. Reilly was on a couple of their episodes,
And it's
right?
Adult
Yeah.
Swim. So Eric Andre's on
Right.
Adult Swim too.
Right.
So they all do have like a very similar feel to it and
Okay.
stuff.
Is that like maybe Sacha Baron Cohen?
He takes it to like.
Is that a whole nother
I feel
level?
like he's another level.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's like he's not even surreal. He's not even
It's
surreal.
like-
it's just pure shock humor. That's what.
Yeah,
it is.
it's pure
Yeah,
shock.
there is a lot of shock humor.
It's
in
like
that.
too
Yeah.
real. Like it's not
Yeah.
surreal. Like it's like.
Yeah, it's very real.
Like
I think a lot of
it's
so
really
cringy.
happening.
I think a lot of people know what they like and what they find funny, but they don't quite know how to describe it. And I think a part of me is feeling that now because, like, when I hear surreal humor, like I know what the words mean, but like trying to visualize what
What's
that
the
is.
genre? What is it? Yeah,
Yeah,
what does
like
it
because I can
represent?
say I can describe food really well. I can describe music really well.
People.
People very
Rich.
well.
Rich, how would you describe Rich?
Well, how would I describe Rich? Well, he's in the room, so the guy code is I gotta be mean.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know,
of
if-
course.
If he wasn't here, then it'd be such a great guy. Such a great guy.
Yeah.
You know, but because he's here, he's a jerk, man.
Yeah,
You know,
real dirt
Total
bag.
jerk. Yep.
super jerk.
Yeah.
You know, jerk, rich, 4 letters, not a coincidence.
Yeah. It doesn't really add to society.
Never puts the-
I agree.
is a
Never
way.
puts the toilet seat down.
Never does.
It's interesting. I do.
I'm so. Now you do.
Now
you better
Oh
believe it.
yeah, there it is.
He puts
Jules.
the toilet
Jules.
seat down before he pees, though. That's the catch.
I can't seem to get the order of operations.
That's
down.
only
I got your back, Rich.
that's only when he's had one too many mojitos.
I got your back, Rich. It's more
Pineapple
sanitary.
mojitos.
Pineapple.
so
Oh,
good.
that sounds
It's
good.
more sanitary to pee sitting down, and the fact that we pee standing up in general is because
Yep.
it's an
Yeah.
ego thing.
Yeah.
I will say this.
I think
That's
it's an
what this
American thing,
podcast
right?
is all
Yeah.
about.
I think a lot of the rest of the world
Yeah.
sits
kind of
down.
the
men
point
sit
we've
down
been
to pee.
building up
Yeah.
to.
It's cleaner.
this moment.
No
Yeah.
splash. No.
Right.
you
I
know,
will say this:
sanitation thing.
when I wake up in the middle of the night and
Oh,
it's like
sitting down.
3 a.m.,
I'm sitting down.
I don't don't have the ability to aim correctly.
Yeah.
I'm sitting
Oh,
down.
it's- yeah.
I'm sitting
I
down.
go in the trash
I've
can.
done that before.
You don't even make it.
What's
to
that
toilet.
sound?
Do you remember the scene in I think it was The Wolf of Wall Street where Leo's character describes going home in his car?
Oh,
He's
yeah.
totally sober.
Yeah.
But like the next day,
He sees his car trashed.
I think if you ask any man who has woken up in a drowsy stupor, going to the bathroom.
Great words, by the way.
Hey, I studied for this. This is my ACT. So I to go you
I like that.
in their body. It's going right into the bowl. Perfect. And, or we aim at the side. We don't want to. We're quiet when we wake up.
Oh, yeah,
but
yeah.
That's a different story.
Yeah, tell me about it. Right?
So, but then when you wake up the next day, if you somehow manage to go into the bathroom before anyone else does, you go, God, I did not. I did not aim at the bowl. I thought I did.
You brought up an interesting
Without
point
the
too.
lights, it's impossible to know
But it is. who would know?
Yeah.
Unless you sit down.
unless you sit down.
And I think that's an unrealistic expectation we put on males to be able to, get it right every time.
It's our cross we have to bear.
It's our cross we have to. Yeah, we have a hard life.
We do.
We have
Yeah.
such a hard life.
We really do.
I can't even get that out without.
So I have to keep
Laughing.
this person nameless, because they're going to.
It's a good
listen.
idea.
They're
Good
going. I
idea.
have to keep this person nameless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to put anybody on Front Street.
Yeah, what's their name?
Sorry.
Just so we can know.
So
Yeah, just
right,
so-
I'm gonna-
just so we're all clear.
The internet won't know.
So I don't want to mention Susan's name. So
Okay, yeah.
no. The perception for a lot of people is that men don't have it rough, and I think partially we're the victim of our own circumstance. There, like a lot of people, like we try to be stoic. We try to keep everything on our backs. There's that little feedback that's rich. That's all.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh,
gonna say.
I could
that
hear
was
it.
not me.
But no, I think like we, people aren't really too.
Who's opening a sandwich bag?
People aren't too
Yeah,
empathetic
I agree.
of us because we try to come off as this like thing. But the unfortunate reality of that is sometimes people look at us like, oh, you're a man, you can take it. You don't.
I
you
can
can
though.
take it.
I
you
can
know.
take. I can take.
Yeah, I'm sure you can take it.
Rich is the quintessential male of our group. Yeah.
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 Oh yeah.
If you think of a powerful male, you're thinking Rich DiPalantino, right?
Right, I
Yeah.
agree.
Right?
With every syllable, every consonant
Yeah.
in your name.
Yeah. Except when he has a broken back. That's the only time I would say he's
Dude, my back wasn't
he's a
broken.
really weak
Yeah.
man.
Or when he gets sick.
I got my back fixed.
when he gets
okay?
sick.
Oh, do tell.
Yeah.
Oh.
I saw you post that.
Oh, let me tell you about
Please
my
tell-
experience with my
please-
body. Okay.
please tell.
This
Was it
thing
a
keeps
pleasurable experience for you and Dr. Chandra?
So here's the deal, guys. All right, I say here's the deal a lot. I noticed that when I listen to the podcast. That's like my saying, and I don't care.
Put
so
it on the shirt.
I
That'll
missed it.
be a segment of ours.
About here's the deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little slide.
Oh, that's actually a great idea.
It is.
Here's the.
That's a really good idea.
And now it's memorialized
forever.
Yeah.
in this
Forever.
recording.
And now it's time for heels.
I feel like Tim had something to
Heals
do
the
with
deal.
this. Yeah.
Kind of. Hey, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, my back and my neck.
You're back.
That's
Yourself.
the beginning of a
Your
song.
neck,
You're
your
broken
back.
back. You're broke back.
Not that kind of podcast.
Your Brokeback Mountain of sorts.
Yeah. Let's keep it whatever rating you guys decide.
The ESRB.
Rated
Is
R
watching.
for Rich.
So here's what happened. Okay,
Yeah.
I years ago I was I first got into weightlifting probably like 7-8 years ago, something like that.
It's a gateway drug.
And
Yeah.
I remember I was shrugging some weight. I was doing some ego lifting. I'm like, yeah, I got this. And as soon as I put the weight down, I cracked my neck. And then when I did that, my whole neck just froze up and I was in excruciating pain for like a week. And ever since then, I'll re-aggravate it and I would have this pain. I couldn't turn my head this way too far. I could turn it fully that way.
Man.
Sucked. There was years of that. But I went to this great chiropractor, Eagle Chiropractic.
It's on my list of things to do.
It's Eagle Chiropractic. It's far away from. It's like 40 minutes away.
It's
from
far
me.
away from everyone. It's out in the Atlantic Ocean.
It's
No one knows where it's at. But me.
You had to take a
Only
boat to
I
get
do.
there.
it's an
It's my
abandoned.
chiropractor.
It's an abandoned oil refinery. Turn chiropractor's
So
office.
first
Oil
thing
rig.
I do, aside from insurance, you need a helicopter's license.
It costs me thousands of dollars a month to go
You
there.
can't put a price on your back, dude. You know,
You can't.
put
It's priceless.
water under the oil rig. You know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know what I mean.
That's the name of the episode.
That is
It's water under the oil.
Please make that the name of the
that is the name of the episode now, forever.
So anyway, I went to this chiropractor, and he, over a month's time, he corrected my back injury and my neck injury, and I have no pain in my neck anymore. And I just started working out again today, and I felt great. And that is my inspirational story for the day.
Well, I actually have 2 questions for you about
Go.
the.
Ask the second one first, though.
Okay, got
Yeah,
it.
backwards.
You're right.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
Okay, hold on. Let me just adjust my brain.
Yeah. Actually, can I ask them in order? And Tom, can you in post production just reverse the question?
Yeah.
Okay.
You speak Parselton. You speak Bachi?
So
I know of 6 million forms of communication.
So the all of the videos that I've watched involving going to the chiropractor, the people are usually sore afterwards. They liken it to like maybe stretching or like yoga, maybe working out. Did you have a similar experience, or
Was it an emotional kind of soreness that you had?
right?
Yeah, it really touched me.
This is a
deep.
male getting vulnerable to our listeners.
Yeah.
I just
Tom with the deep cuts.
clue in.
Let's see. No, well, I had a little bit of neck soreness, but I did feel better after my first appointment. I definitely felt better. And I remember I started going there because I had re-aggravated my back injury at the gym, and I was really angry. And he fixed it. Like, he got rid of the pain in one day. Like, it actually just went away through the whole day after he adjusted it. But
You were angry before or after?
before.
Rich tells horrible stories.
No, I don't.
So hard to follow.
Right, it's so hard to follow.
I feel like I've been
Goodness.
exactly on point
I was like-
with my
could see
whole
you being
timeline here.
He didn't
Very
even,
Pass out.
angry.
It's too hard.
he didn't even say what color shirt he was wearing.
Yeah.
We don't even know what sneakers.
When I
Paint us
re-injured
a
it,
picture,
Was he
you
in
know?
danger with it? Yeah.
Yeah, none of this. Like what the weather was like.
We're missing a lot of key details.
ask your questions.
Second question.
I don't remember the first one.
That was you answered.
Oh, yeah,
it.
was I sore?
No,
Yeah,
he
yeah.
just asked
Yeah.
the second one. Now he's
You were angry.
Right.
And now I asked the first question.
Are you sore? No, I was angry.
Right.
That was the answer to that.
That's the answer to the second
Yeah.
question.
On this show, we talk about our emotions, the different colors of rich. Second
We like
question,
emotional intelligence.
and this is kind of a question that I feel like most people don't think about. But were you okay with a guy, or did you prefer like a woman chiropractor? The
Actually,
reason
I would want. Okay, sorry.
The reason I ask is because I think most people don't realize how comfortable or uncomfortable they are about. It's like such a like men in general, I think, don't have to think about that as frequently as maybe women do, and I think we don't realize it until we're right at the door and we're like, oh snap, because I remember my first ever massage. I was so focused on the massage and where I was going and what it would be like, and do you tip, do you not tip?
Keep it G-rated.
All these things were going in my head, and then when I got there, it was a guy, and I didn't realize that was awkward to me until I was there. So the same thing for you for like a chiropractor, would you say? Like, do you care, or like did you care like leading up to that? I even thought
Actually, I think so. With a massage therapist too, I actually prefer guys. Now, it would be fun if you just cut that part out with me just saying, actually, I prefer guys.
Oh, that's going to go on just social media.
That's the name of the episode.
We're going to get...
just make sure you have the ellipses before the
Yes.
Actually, like dot.
dot.
Actually, I prefer guys.
It's only a 3-second clip. It's going to go all over Instagram.
Right, and then underneath it, Rich DiPalatino.
Of all the clips out of text.
Oh man!
context.
Actually, I prefer.
Rich's wife will read it and be like, she'll find
No,
out via the
she's-
podcast.
She is going to laugh hysterically. when
Yes, she
hears
will.
that.
So,
Thank you for sharing your experience on the show. This is a heck of a moment on the
Yeah,
show.
we're having a
Emotional.
breakthrough.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
This is too emotional. I don't know if I can stay.
I prefer male chiropractors and massage therapists because this sounds probably really sexist, but I perceive them as being stronger physically. So they're going to be
okay.
able to adjust me.
don't think
I
that's
feel like
sexist. I think
stronger.
that's biology.
You're right. This is biology. And then also like massage therapists, I just think like, well, they're going to have stronger hands and be able to like massage me deeper. as I'm talking,
We're trying to be
just-
serious, Rich.
Yeah, I mean,
We're not going to cut any of this out.
Now, I will say I prefer a female dentist, smaller hands, and not as hard.
You know
pulling
what?
My teeth, right?
My
This is so weird. Like I've never thought about any of this. This is really weird.
My-
I have.
my dentist is female. Either one of you guys is
No.
Yeah, mine.
Dr.
my-
Beller is very male.
The
very extremely.
the hygienist is female. The dentist is male.
So guilty confession. I'm all about breaking barriers and getting out of the way of stereotypes. Okay, I'm setting the trend on you guys' podcast.
You're a trendsetter. Yeah.
That's what I do. What is a hygienist? So because I know. So can
Tim,
I?
I thought you were going to ask us to eat Kentucky Fried Chicken there for a second.
No, because I know you guys already love it.
Tim, let's break the word down.
right.
Okay.
No,
That's
so
right.
wait,
Let's break it down.
Look, I know what the word means, but I don't
Know what it means.
know what it means. Yeah, it's like a hygienist to me, especially growing up, was one of those things that I don't make enough money for because it sounds expensive. So it was just okay, you have a dentist, you have a
I don't know what a hygienist is.
primary care physician, and that's it.
Yeah.
Sounds like a shampoo person.
No.
No,
Steve, you
Yeah.
go.
A hygienist
It's
is
your
the person-
podcast.
They
apparently.
prescribe shampoo.
That's
Yeah,
true.
yeah.
Thank you for
Oh
recognizing that.
my!
Steve, go ahead.
I
man.
just told him it was his podcast. That was a mistake.
Steve, go ahead. Steve, you break
all
it down.
Yeah. So
Give me
hygienist.
control.
So a dental
Give me
hygienist-
leadership.
Assuming direct control.
Let me take things.
That's a
up
Mass
on
Effect
my
reference.
lips.
You feel this.
Hygienists.
Hi, Genist.
Hi.
Genist is a lady, and she's a darn good lady
So-
too.
So they're the ones that are often
children's
doing
book.
the work in your mouth.
Yeah, they do the work in your mouth.
Yeah. And then the dentist is the one
They-
checking the
they
work
check the work
after.
after.
I think it's
Really?
hygienists are
Yeah, they do the cleaning.
mostly.
They'll do the cleaning.
Dentists will
Okay,
also
my
do
dentist does the whole 9 yards. The hygienist
sometimes
just
that's
sits
what it
me
is.
down in the chair and
Interesting.
gets the computer ready.
Yeah. So
Wow.
Well, but that might be just the nurse though, because there are dental hygienists that do more than just nurses do. Now watch a dentist argue with me on this, and I'll argue all day.
All
about
day.
this.
No,
Like,
I
yeah,
imagine
I'll
it's
go to
like
the
any
grave.
job though.
Yeah,
where-
I will not change my mind on this.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
what's I want to hear Steve's experience because I find that really interesting because I literally just had a teeth cleaning and it was
No.
For me,
somebody
it was
different.
a Rottweiler licking my teeth.
No, so the dentist usually will do a Rottweiler.
Yeah, I sat down. He tied my hands to the dentist. Tied my hands to the
Here's
wall.
Rufus.
And then a Rottweiler came and cleaned my mouth.
Okay, but did the Rottweiler
I think that
have
was something completely different. I don't think that was the dentist, Tommy.
did the
Were you on
Rottweiler
Craigslist again?
have
I woke up under a bridge the next morning and I walked home to my parents' house.
In a latex
and
suit.
my kidney was missing.
again?
Oh, not
Dang it,
again.
Maddie.
He looks at the camera. Oh, Tom.
Credits start rolling.
Oh my god!
But no, Steve. So it's it's so funny. I didn't even think about it. You know what? Yeah. Okay.
So I think it's different per dentist though too, because it's some dentists want to be more hands-on, some don't, and they leave it to the dental hygienist. But the dentists are doing more crazy stuff like veneers or other crap like that.
Also, can I say, if you're a dentist and you're not hands-on, you picked the wrong profession.
agreed. You're pretty much getting by the skin of your teeth.
If you're using your feet, you're doing it wrong.
My dentist has great footwork.
Right. Can you imagine not knowing that though? That's all you know, and then you're in a form like this.
It's like the episode of The Office where Dwight's trying to be completely dexterous with his feet too.
Oh, yeah,
I was
yeah.
just thinking
And
that.
Jim
Yeah.
gets some coffee.
That's my favorite cold open.
That's one of the
That is a good
best
one.
cold opens.
Yeah.
I will say I like the craft of the cold open, and I think The Office.
Agreed.
Oh, nails it.
The Office is just
Nails it.
top of the list.
Yep.
Top of the list.
It really did. It changed that whole genre.
It's like an episode
Yeah.
within the episode. It had
Yeah.
nothing to
Yeah.
do with.
Sometimes it had nothing to do with what was
Yeah.
going in.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's hilarious. I love it. We're about to talk about jokes, and I'm about to say all jokes aside, but I think it's just the way
That is never our motto on this podcast.
the writing is crafted. Just a joke. I think you have to really be into like humor to see like jokes as an art. Like to see it like when you hear a joke, it's the setup, like the rule of three, and like you hear all these different things, and you kind of like see it, and if one little thing is off, and I think that's one thing like Rich and I kind of bonded over, and we would like to see that in a sitcom, and the way our luck is set up, it will probably be the worst sitcom ever.
Oh yeah, but we think it'd be fun.
Right, but we would think, like, we don't care. Like, yeah, we got canceled after the pilot, but,
But we thought it was great.
Right,
Honestly, I would watch.
I would watch.
Thank
yeah.
you.
I would
Thanks,
watch,
guys.
even if it's
I'd
canceled.
vomit into a trash can after, but I would watch. Yeah.
hey, it's the ratings that matter.
Yeah.
That's right.
It's all right because Tommy normally does that anyway.
Yeah, I do that every day.
Yeah, every day
Oh,
after watching
He's
TV
like
shows, he's like, oh.
He's like Donovan McNabb before the Super Bowl, just every episode.
During
Oh yeah, I'm
Super
sorry,
Bowl.
my
During the
bad.
Super
Give
Bowl.
that man his
Yeah.
props.
He's
Yeah.
right.
Goodness gracious.
Yeah.
So
that is nerve.
I think it's that time in the show where we introduce our guest.
Yeah, I totally forgot we had to do that.
You know why, guys? Because it's so
You know?
it's so natural.
It's true.
Yeah.
We were
You
just
know.
Yeah, it's like you've always been here, you know,
Right.
and you may have been. We don't know.
yeah. You may
Yeah.
have been here when we just walked in.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
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 It's like I sleep on the couch.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, I don't know, maybe like Tom and I have bonded, and you know,
Yeah.
he gives
Yeah.
me shelter because he knows I'm down on my luck right now.
Boy, I really hope I didn't sit on you earlier then.
No, I hope you did.
Yeah.
All right then.
So joining us
Our guest this week.
is Timothy Habakkuk Brooks,
Yeah.
and you
good
have
middle name.
your own podcast.
GHB.
And Tim, tell us a little bit about yourself, a little bit about what you do, and what brought you here onto this glorious podcast, which has been called the greatest podcast of all time by Neil deGrasse Tyson. Go ahead.
Sure.
The real Neil deGrasse.
The real one.
real
And
yeah,
Kenny
he was-
Chesney.
Yes.
Kenny Chesney?
true.
No,
Wow.
Kenny
Chesney.
I
Chesney.
love
Kenny
those.
Chesney.
I love those Twitter handles, by the way. The real whoever. Like, it's me. Okay,
this is
don't
definitely
believe
me.
that
It's
crap you see out
Definitely
there.
me.
If you see anybody else pretending to be me,
It ain't me. Yeah.
I am the real me.
I'm waiting
Yeah.
for the verified Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Yeah.
The authenticated.
Yeah.
Yes.
So thanks, Rich.
You're
So
welcome.
just to clarify for the listeners and viewers out there,
I really
that is
wish your-
not my middle name.
I really wish your middle name was Habakkuk.
I do too.
So yeah, I have a podcast.
It's a good
It's
improv.
called
Thank you.
I'll Talk If You'll Listen. And in part actually inspired in part by Rich, and you know, in part by
Wow.
Steve, and a few other friends that I'm not going to name because they're not important. No, a few other friends because I would have these really engaging conversations, and they were just so fulfilling to me. And this was before I realized it. So it's kind of like eating that food that you never knew you liked before, and it's like amazing. And like,
Yeah.
I gotta have another one of these.
Like pickled squid.
Pickled squid.
Yeah.
Grilled crocodile.
I had that. I had that for the first time yesterday.
You know,
Delicious.
Really?
Yes.
I'll try it then.
Yeah.
Placid octopus.
Yeah.
Mm.
Placid.
Yeah.
Lake Placid.
Like,
Lake
yeah.
Placid.
That's just specifically where it's from.
Yeah, yeah.
It's, you know.
The octopi are native
Those
to Lake
freshwater
Placid.
octopus.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? I think plural for octopus is octopus. Actually,
Octopi.
Is it
Octopi?
really?
Octopi.
Huh.
Yeah, it's a Latin thing, right?
Yes.
I took Latin.
Octopinamus.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's the Latin
yeah.
version.
Yes.
Octopinamus.
But no,
I
I
think
Maximus Optopinamus.
and I didn't really want to spend too much time talking about the show because I think I'm here. I want to be in a moment and engage. And I think if people like what they hear today, that, you know, the work will take care of itself. But I guess just to finish the thought, like, you know, I'll Talk If You'll Listen. It's out on all major platforms, and it's literally the name of the show is what you get. I'm just talking. I do have guests on. I actually had Rich on the show
cool.
previously, and
It's amazing.
not to, I probably shouldn't say this, but Rich is actually on one of the most downloaded shows of
Oh,
my
no.
podcast.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh
so,
no, he can't.
so,
no, gosh.
yeah. So,
Oh, no.
His
I
ego.
mean,
thank you, Rich.
He's gonna blow.
The room. We're in a small room as it is.
It's obviously correct.
But yeah.
Oh,
So
boy.
I was really excited to come on today. I'm really happy to be in the presence. Meet Tom.
We're glad you're here.
Good to meet
And
Wait, you're here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's nice.
He's not on the phone. He's here.
He's here.
He's
I am
here.
He's
You are
with
here.
us.
in person.
That's right.
One of us.
One of us.
Hey, is opening that going to the crack?
Yeah,
in
you know what? We're just gonna I'm gonna overlay an explosion on top of you opening that.
Got it.
Trying
Yeah.
to make sound.
Yeah, an atomic explosion.
Can you actually do that?
Tommy's over there just crinkling his Diet Coke can.
Horrible.
Stop it! Stop it!
Sorry.
These people
Be
do
as
not
obnoxious as you want.
They don't deserve that.
I sip it super loud often when our guests are talking. So,
oh my gosh!
so beef. Yeah.
No, the drinking part of it, I'm fine. It was the
Snap,
op-
crackle,
right,
pop.
the opening. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, wait, Tommy, that's your card down there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
This is why I can't help you guys at all.
Yours is right here. Yeah.
There you go. Yeah.
We have
Oops.
topics.
Yeah. We do have topics today. Well, Tim,
do.
thanks so much for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for joining
You know,
us.
Yeah.
just seriously, thank you. And also, thanks for letting our viewers and our listeners know that your podcast is successful because of me. All right? Just thanks for doing
I
that.
would say it's because of.
Not because of Tim.
I mean, yeah, part of it. I mean, it's part of the
But think about it. If
Right.
You know,
I wouldn't
10%.
Right.
have met you if it wasn't for me.
It's true.
Yeah. Oh wow.
That's a good way to put
meta.
it. Yeah, that's good.
What he
That
hasn't
is-
told you yet is he is your father.
Oh, I've always known that. Dad?
Veronica.
Oh man.
All right, this is
I like that.
ridiculous.
Veronica.
This is so ridiculous.
It's got cut.
I'm really getting tired of this.
Uh-oh. Rich is going rogue. Get ready.
There we go.
You know, speaking of being people's fathers that are Lord Darth Vader, tomorrow's May the 4th.
It is.
Yeah.
And if you spoke German when you watched Star Wars, it was already spoiled right away.
Yeah, did you speak German? I
Not
don't-
yet.
No,
No.
me neither.
Ich sprach
Not yet. I like
Deutsch.
that. You're like, yeah, one day.
I hear only people who take the Pfizer.
Oh, yeah,
vaccination.
yeah.
It's the
Ich
Pfizer.
studiere
Und der
Deutsch
Pfizer.
Universität.
Und der Pfizer.
It's like a foreign accent syndrome. Like it just.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
just automatically you switch into
That's
it.
cool.
Yeah. So, but how does this tie
Yeah.
into?
Yeah, so what?
I'm curious.
No, May the 4th. What are you guys excited about Star Wars deals? Watching Star Wars tomorrow? What are you playing Star Wars?
I actually like Revenge of the Sixth better.
Oh boy. Well, no, it's Star Wars week.
Well, my
If we-
favorite
If we agreed
part.
Star Wars.
Honestly, my favorite part is when Harry met Patrick Stewart.
Yes.
And Luke gave his lightsaber
Yeah.
to Data.
His laser sword.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No, I think so. One thing I really used to do, and I'm kind of disappointed
Will
that
you
I.
stop that? Goodness gracious.
Sorry.
So unprofessional.
Sorry.
I kind of back in the day I used to use May the 4th to collect a bunch of discounted
Yes.
like pops or figurines, and I
Yeah.
have this super awesome display, kind of like
Stop it.
stare
Stop it.
on my
These guys can't take them anywhere.
no.
What do mine will sound like?
Stop it. Stop it.
Oh, mine's kind of soft.
Stop.
Yeah, this is ASMR at its finest.
It is.
Sorry, continue, Tim.
Oh, you were talking. That's right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, Timothy was.
What are you doing? What was he? What was that?
I don't know.
What do you mean? What were we
Trying to
doing?
make
Yeah,
different
come
sound
on.
effects.
Trying
I
to make
guess.
friends.
Yeah. What the heck, dude?
That was his way of making the lightsaber sound.
Yeah, got it. I got
Trying
it.
to rub his beard up and down on the
Right.
microphone.
Very thematic.
Yeah. Didn't really work too well.
But I used to get these figurines and like discounted things, and I was actually even thinking about getting like some framed posters and just hanging them up since I have the space to do that now. But I kind of got away from
I have
that.
a lot of framed posters.
Yeah.
Dude, it's just something about it's. I like the only thing that separates like a teen from a grown man is a frame, because if we take that very same thing and
Yes,
put
that's
and
true.
use Scotch tape or tax,
That's so true.
it would be like an embarrassment. Like
When you're willing to pay $20 extra just so it actually looks all right
well, you're
on your
distinguished.
wall,
You're distinguished.
you're
then.
distinguished.
Oh, yeah, and you start getting excited about just normal household items. You know, it's that too. Like, oh, this is a game changer. Like, oh, this suction cup shelf for our shower is a game changer.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
You know?
Game changer.
Yeah,
I was talking to somebody the other day about an air fryer, and apparently an air
it's
fryer is
amazing.
a game changer.
dude, it's
We
incredible.
can spend
That's what
the
I've heard.
rest of this episode talking about
An air fryer?
Oh my!
Air fryers are amazing.
So
What the heck is an air
It
fryer?
fries things with air.
Yeah. Without oil,
No oil.
no oil.
No oil.
You
So
serious?
it's actually
Yeah.
makes things healthier because it does not use oil or like doesn't make things greasy.
How the
It-
crap does it
So I don't
fry it though?
understand.
Like, how does it singe it?
I don't understand the science behind it, but
It just works.
it gets so there is a preheating thing, so it does get hot, and like the air like shoots, like it filters and
How
shoots
does the air?
through.
Tim, how does the air go?
Because
This is science. Okay, I actually failed chemistry.
Me too.
Uh,
Because I was too smart for it.
but I passed
course.
biology with a D.
nice.
There you go.
Yeah, riding
Had a
high
C.
air, yeah. So, but like
Sorry, Mr. Mac.
it cooks it like really, really well. It doesn't dry anything out, depending. But my favorite thing about the
It's
air
like
fryer,
baking, right?
it
Kind
does
of, yeah. It's
kinda like
everything,
baking
dude.
almost.
Like depending on what you get, like it
Right.
it makes bacon.
You can get some really high end ones that do a lot
Yeah,
too. Yeah, it's cool.
The stuff that you can do, Tom, is like next level.
It's like
Wi-
baking.
is that
in-
Wi-Fi?
It's like next level.
No Wi-Fi?
Some are smart. Like you can have an app
Like
on
start
your
with your phone and stuff?
Yeah,
What?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, dude.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
here's another thing. You're really gonna appreciate this. Like it's the best thing. It's the best thing when
Tommy's
it comes.
still in his 20s. I don't know if he appreciates this as much as we do.
I'm 29.
touche.
I'm 29.
Look.
Yeah, but are you really?
It
I'll be 30 in like 5 months.
reheats really, really well.
Ooh.
And the two things that are really difficult to reheat: pizza, French fries.
Yo,
Oh,
that's
and
true,
wings
though.
and
That's
wings
true.
and wings
True.
and wings. When you make wings in the
you know
air
what?
fryer, when you make
Wing.
wings.
Hey, Rich, how much do you want wings right now?
Oh, wings in the air fryer
So we're getting.
taste amazing. They're so
right, so
they're
we-
so
Yeah,
It
good.
makes sense though. Like it's kind of like baking. So you're if you're throwing stuff in the oven, you preheat.
I will say
you heat up
pizza,
the
French fries, and wings all
makes
suck
sense.
reheated normally. For
Exactly.
me.
Well, they do. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah,
One
You
exception.
have to-
toaster
Air
oven pizza though is when you reheat.
I was
good.
going to say.
Yeah.
So
Microwave those.
little. However, this check this out. Stovetop, the skillet.
Yeah.
If
Why does
the-
your
if the
stovetop have
pizza,
handlebars on it?
It's a motorcycle.
for toddlers to like hang on to.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
when you
It's
don't
so
want to
you
watch
can-
them, you can just like hang them on
Right near the burner. That's
Stop.
great.
No, not. Come on, we're not savages. You know, like right next to the. You know,
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
the
Put
other
my
stuff.
child in the air fryer.
Yeah, exactly.
Is that
it's
also,
near the air fryer.
It's also on the Harley too. Is
Yes,
that
yes.
right?
Well, it's an air fryer stove
Slash
Harley.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's an air fryer made by Harley Davidson.
Yes.
You can cook.
Everything is a
You,
motorcycle.
you can cook while you're driving your
Oven mitts.
motorcycle. Yeah, it's just there in front
You
of you.
know how
and you're
they
like,
have like the Ford trucks have like the Harley Davidson edition, like where they had air fryers that are Harley Davidson edition air fryers.
Ooh.
that would be
pretty cool,
amazing,
right?
honestly.
Yeah,
You start, guys. Please tell me, you all have seen the SNL skit with Jason Momoa with
No.
the. Oh, you guys got to watch it. So the whole premise is, nowadays,
I think I did, but-
women are the primary breadwinners and men are the ones staying home. So who does all the cleaning? Men. Cleaning is now a man's job, and they have like these super huge like appliances. So like he's vacuuming his,
Oh my gosh.
but it's a lawnmower.
yes.
Yo.
That's
and,
exact-
and his
That's amazing.
his dishwasher starts. It's like a
A pull start.
yeah.
That's amazing.
It's
That's
hilarious.
I love that.
And a Harley Davidson edition air fryer
That would be-
reminded me of that because I'm just imagining you like
You have a choke on it.
you're like changing gears and like
Clutch.
Yo, whoever's head of marketing over at
Yeah.
Harley better
oh
get
they're
on
Oh,
it.
yeah.
what? No, they're listening. Like,
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh,
They sponsor us.
oh,
they're
that's a great
one
segue.
of the 500 views listens. That
Yes,
we've had.
yes,
Yeah.
they were. Yes.
That's a great great segue, Rich, and now a word from Harley Davidson.
Tommy.
If any of y'all are planning on buying my motorcycle, you ain't gonna pay for one of them motorcycles.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. And now we're back.
That was cousin Ed.
That was Cousin Ed from Harley Davidson Motorcycles.
So we're gonna. That's a great voice.
Oh,
my
he's-
gosh.
he's got
king
it.
of the voices.
Yeah, he's almost as good as me. I never thought there was anybody as good as me. He's He's right there.
Thank
I can
you.
sing too. Ah! See that?
Well, this guy
Yeah,
right
you like
here.
that.
That's something. That is something.
Boom, 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 boom.
This guy right here.
I'm sitting on my podcast. I'm posting it as well. I'm listening to Tim Brooks, and he's trying to tell his story.
Boom.
See, we're good.
So Steve.
Yeah. Yeah.
On a cloudy day.
Sunshine on my shoulder.
So this was just a front for people to buy your album.
Exactly.
Got it.
Yeah,
Got
we're
it,
teasing an album.
Yeah. Every episode is another
Yeah.
track.
Actually, fun story for you. I actually have music that I recorded professionally.
Okay. So Steve,
He does.
I
think,
sang
he
does.
songs for Jules for
He does.
Valentine's Day.
Really?
Yeah.
Get outta
Josh
here.
recorded me and did it and did a whole thing with it, and it was really cool.
Really?
Yeah, it was really fun. I'll have to play for you sometime. It was really fun.
It actually
Yes, you.
sounds pretty good. He sounds like
I forgot you
the
heard it.
actual singer. Yeah.
Thanks, dude.
I have a
I forget
video.
the singer's name. But
It was The Glory of Love by Peter Cetera.
Peter Cetera,
and he
and then-
uploaded it to SoundCloud, and it wouldn't let him upload it because it was too close to the original. I'm like, yes, I'm that good.
Well, I actually have a video of you singing.
You do?
I do.
Oh, you do.
On Helium.
Oh yeah, that's right. That was Jules' birthday
Yeah,
party years
yeah,
ago.
yeah.
Yeah.
have
is
that.
Helium a streaming service?
You know, actually, I think it
That
is.
sounds like one.
It
Yeah.
is something.
It does, right?
This podcast
I'm like,
is
wait a
Natural-
brought to
what
you
is that?
by-
Natural gases and metals can
Right.
just be, Yeah, so I was streaming my new episode was up on Gold.
Yeah.
But we're trying to get it on over to
Trying to get platinum.
right, and we're
Yeah.
trying to get it to
Podcast is
nitrous
sponsored by Pokemon
Alpha.
Gold and Platinum.
We have so many sponsors.
So what are you doing for?
For May the 4th?
Yeah.
So I'm actually.
Oh, Pikachu, don't die!
Tim, you don't remember earlier when you said you like,
Look, it's blasting off again.
Don't
Jesse.
don't know why we went to Pokemon.
Now that's right.
Oh my gosh.
Tim, remember earlier when you
Oh,
said you were
man.
looking forward to having serious discussions?
Yeah.
You came to the wrong
You
place,
came to the
bro.
wrong place for that.
We're intelligent. We talked about this last week.
We are.
We're smart. We're capable
Yeah.
individuals. We can
Yeah.
stay at home.
Oh yeah.
we
can run the house.
We just
Yeah.
never stay on topic. We
don't.
We bounce all over the place.
You started talking about Darth Vader.
I did.
Yeah,
And
how
then-
did we
No, I
get
was
here?
talking about
and
May
then
the
this
4th.
this character starts
I was
talking
talking about May the 4th.
I will
whatever.
say there's something very
No.
easy and nice about having Tim on this podcast because
Yeah.
I feel like we have not really talked about anything on this list yet.
have
But
not.
I have
We don't need
really
to.
enjoyed.
We're half an hour in.
I've really enjoyed everything that Tim has brought up,
Yeah,
and I feel like it's
right.
better than what we came up with.
Well,
What a compliment that was. Tim, rebuttal?
I feel,
this is going to turn into a no, you're better type of thing. I think honestly, guys, you guys got the recipe. Just you surround yourself with people that you want to be around. You talk about whatever you want to talk about.
Got some onions.
You cut some
Cut
from
some
Wendy's.
onions.
Clearly,
Yeah.
clearly. Well, you don't have to cut them; they're pre-cut from Wendy's.
Yeah.
You don't have
pre-cut.
to.
Yeah, Wendy's pre-cut.
Pre-cut your undies.
Me undies.
yeah.
Me undies. Me
Me-undies.
undies.
Cut my undies.
What?
Me undies.
Get this guy out of here.
Oh my gosh.
No, you guys got the secret sauce. Just gotta,
The secret sauce is our listeners.
Correct.
Yeah.
And
You just
me.
got to try to make it good now.
that was good, man.
You like that?
That's all we have
I
left.
came up with that in the first episode.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, it was a while ago.
The secret sauce. You, the listeners.
So May the 4th. May the 4th.
Yes, yes.
I'm going to play some Star Wars Squadrons.
Nice.
I don't know if you.
How is that?
It's actually really fun. I got a joystick for that.
Ooh.
Yo, that is like sitting in the cockpit of an X-wing.
That's when I first started playing video games on the PC with a
amazing.
joystick.
It's amazing.
I had a Logitech
Logitech?
Sidewinder.
Yeah, it's
Yep,
well, it's
that
those
was so
old
much
like
fun.
X-wing Tie Fighter games, right?
That and Mech Warrior. Do you remember
Yes.
Mech Warrior?
Oh my
Yo,
goodness.
Yeah.
Mech Warrior.
They
was my
actually have a
jam.
new Mech Warrior out.
They
and
do.
It's awesome.
There was a
It's really cool.
I have not played it yet, but
Yeah,
it's,
I
I
want
saw
to-
it.
yeah.
really
It's good.
expensive version. I don't know if I'm thinking of Mech Warrior or just another mech game. It was a really expensive version that came with like a whole get up. It was like built like a mech. It had controls. The monitor was built into it.
Are you serious?
But it was just the game.
I think you're talking about a refrigerator, isn't
So
it?
it sounds like
an
it.
air fryer.
Samsung makes that.
No, you're thinking of the Harley Davidson fridge.
The Harley Davidson fridge.
In
Yeah.
order to get crushed ice, you know. I'm hungry, but don't have a motorcycle's license.
You need a motorcycle license to open it. Yo. Oh, boy.
With an energy rating of F- because it runs on gas.
Oh,
Average
wow.
monthly energy expenses over 3,000.
I remember I had the
Coolness meter 5,000.
Did you ever play? I had the Phantom Menace PC game. when it came out,
Yes.
and I had my little Logitech like game controller,
Yep.
and I would play that.
There was an old PlayStation game called Jedi Power Battles.
Yeah,
Yeah, you remember
I
that?
had that
No way.
PlayStation 1.
Yes.
Yeah,
It was, yeah.
me and my friend.
Wow.
Yeah.
No, I don't think I have not nearly enough PC prowess as you guys have.
I have no PC
But-
prowess to speak of, just so you know.
But
I have
was
a
10.
Star
I
Wars.
have a couple
games,
PCs, no prowess.
Yeah,
One of the
Yeah.
most
I never
I have prowess,
purchased
just
any.
no
difficult.
PC.
Yeah.
I've never purchased any prowess
Yeah.
before.
I never bought the prowess when I was building it.
it usually
Yeah.
It was
comes
the
with
DLC.
usually comes with it. It was DLC. Yeah. One of the most difficult games of all time, let alone like one of the most difficult Star Wars games of all time, was on Nintendo 64.
Yes. I think I know what you're
Go
going to say.
ahead. Go ahead. You know.
Shadow of the Empire?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Did you play that?
No.
No,
Oh my god.
yeah, I was hanging out.
guys.
I was hanging out with some friends.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I think
That
I was
is good,
playing-
Yeah.
I was really popular.
I was playing baseball or something
Yeah.
outside with friends.
Oh, okay.
Probably
Yeah.
putting
right.
peanut butter on my scalp.
Well, we were solving
We were solving.
life's problems.
Yeah.
We
We
were
were
hand-eye
solving Shadow
coordination.
of the Empire problems.
Yes,
Tommy and I were together playing baseball with peanut butter on our heads.
really.
Oh, Rich, you stuck out. Let me put some on your head.
So wait, did you put the
Look at those losers playing Empire Squadron or whatever.
Whoa.
So did you put the peanut butter on
Oh
the field
my
or
gosh.
No, we just rubbed it on our heads. It was
Yeah.
it's like sunscreen.
no? But I mean, it's like, did you do that while on the field,
It's a
do
solid-
you
yeah.
do that?
I'd strike out.
good protection.
He'd rub peanut butter on my head.
Yeah.
I'd hit a home run. I'd rub it on his
Peanut butter
head.
on my head.
So you were
Yeah.
like, are you thinking?
Did you attract the birds and
peanut butter on
squirrels?
my
What
head.
happened there?
Are you
After a while.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was gonna say they
Are you more
like
of-
Snow
are you guys
White over
more
there,
of
just singing to the birds.
Yeah.
Are you guys more of a GIF or Skippy
Ooh.
type of, or are you like a store brand, like a giant?
I believe it's pronounced GIF.
I actually,
yeah,
Oh, no.
silly me.
No, I love GIF. I love GIF.
I love me some Jif.
GIF is like really light colored, and it doesn't. I don't like light colored things.
What?
You know.
I've been only eating natural
No.
peanut butter for like the last couple of years,
Really?
though. But I think the Jif tastes better.
GIF is the OG.
I do love
the
I
OG,
do love
if you will.
I like
Jif
Wegman's
flavor.
brand.
You would. You would. That's
Off-brand,
such
okay.
a privileged answer.
Wow.
That's such a privilege.
You go to the grocery store, you imbecile. Get him out of here.
I do Wegmans.
That's called Wegman signaling.
right.
I do Wegmans.
Wegmans is the only grocery store with like a bar.
Yeah,
Right?
Not those
it is the bougiest
and
grocery
and,
store.
and
Yeah.
a beer garden
And a
Yes.
beer garden
and, like,
everything else.
Wegmans is
apartments. They're just like move
Yeah.
in next door.
Yeah.
Wegmans is a date,
Yeah, it's true.
and depending
Yes,
on
it is.
Laid out like a marketplace. It's awesome.
Yeah.
if
beautiful.
you are dating someone
I walk in there naked all the
and
time.
you're trying to woo them,
Why?
Let's find some peanut butter.
why not? Find some peanut butter.
What?
You know, it's funny how much of a difference.
He's trying to find the bathroom.
It's funny how. Oh yeah, he's waking up 3 in the morning.
He's
Just
waking
like
up 3 in the
he
morning.
wandered it.
He walks
He
down
wandered
to
to
Wegmans.
Wegmans.
I drove to Wegmans trying to find the bathroom.
But still groggy the whole time.
Stupid.
Rich still groggy the whole time though. While you're driving, still.
Oh my!
I just walk in, just like.
Joke here.
Just starts peeing in the seafood aisle.
just stand there peeing on the seafood.
Oh,
Walking
man.
past some shrimp and then
Add a little bit of flavor.
What
there.
is happening?
You know,
Oh, my
crazy
gosh.
is it's so funny how much of a difference clothes can make. Because if you go in there without clothes, and you're
Yeah.
looking for peanut butter.
It's amazing.
You go in there without clothes looking for peanut butter. That's
Yeah.
weird.
A little bit.
But with peanut butter, it's
I think they arrest you.
Yeah.
Wegman security.
Oh
Here,
my.
man, what are you going to do? Arrest me?
That's what I say. What are you gonna do? Arrest me? Arrest me?
Yeah, but no. If you're dating someone and they've never been near or around a Wegmans before,
Yeah.
like, can you imagine that? You know, you're in
It's
a
an
car,
experience.
you're in your Harley Davidson edition Honda Civic, and you're like, yeah, girl, about to take you somewhere special,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, where you take? Oh, I'm taking
You
you
just let
somewhere.
it- yeah.
One of those places where you
Get
what
you
want.
high and out of
Yeah.
sight.
Right.
You just let it play itself out.
Right.
I
Yeah.
promise you that if we get married, you're going to be coming here all the time
Exactly.
without me.
For us.
Without me. Oh boy.
That's
Oh,
But
That's
no,
a little
Wegmans-
bit messed up.
The first time
Sorry.
I ever went to Wegmans,
That
it
is.
was the one in King of Prussia, near King of Prussia.
yep.
I remember going in there thinking like, this is like a food theme park.
Yeah, that's a great way to
It was
describe
like,
it.
what
Without
the,
rides. Yeah, no
yeah,
rides, but yeah,
crazy.
theme park.
Yeah.
Do you have
Yeah.
a little train that goes along the top of the
There is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Warrington one has a little train that goes around the whole
Are you
section.
messing with me
I'm
right now?
dead serious. That has like where the bread's at and the seafood and the
What?
sushi and all. There's a train that goes around the top.
Can people like a people
Like,
can
get in
get
it?
in? Or is
No,
it like
it's
for
like
food?
this big.
Oh, it's the model
It's a model train.
train.
Oh, way to get everyone
man.
hope that like
Seriously.
people are going to be watching this. Like, I got to go to the Wegmans.
All of Philadelphia is like, which Wegmans was this?
They already shut it off and they're heading there now.
Yeah.
Speaking of food,
They don't even know that you were screwing around.
Speaking of
I'll
food,
play the rest of this episode later.
you guys remember that whole thing about like somebody's finger was found in chili at Wendy's like
Yes.
years ago?
Yes.
Well, there's this other thing that came out recently where somebody said they found a shrimp tail in their cinnamon toast crunch.
Yes.
Like a cinnamon shrimp tail.
Yeah, I think.
I did.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think
But it
that's-
later was proved they made that up.
Yeah.
I just
Oh.
think that's a creative
I heard it
thing
was
to make.
pretty
Oh, it is for sure.
Sure.
Props,
Yeah.
mad
Scratchy.
props.
Yeah.
Look, super creative, but also disappointing that people. I'm sure people believe that.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
I
it.
believed it right away when
And
you
try
told
to
me.
get-
So, I'll
try
be
to-
honest.
Oh, is this a cinnamon
Yeah.
shrimp tail? Great. I mean, I'm here for it. Yeah.
They're trying to game the system with that too.
Right, exactly.
Like
Yeah.
General Mills is like, what? We
They're
don't-
just testing a
we-
new
we
cereal
don't even,
out.
We're not even
if
near
somebody
the
likes
ocean.
cinnamon shrimp tail, we'll just make a box
We're,
of this.
we're like in Iowa.
Subliminal
What?
ingredients.
We're making cereal in Iowa.
We don't even know.
Where's there's shrimp? Where's the shrimp at?
Yeah.
We don't even know what water is. We're in Iowa.
Yeah. I don't know if they're in Iowa or not.
Hey, dude.
That sounds like a
the
General
4th.
Mills.
May the 4th.
Yeah.
All right. You
Get
guys,
back on Star
you guys
Wars.
want to hear some crazy May the 4th Star Wars items that have been auctioned up over the years?
Oh,
Yes.
No?
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
no.
yeah.
no.
Yeah.
Okay, get this one. You
I'm just
specifically
gonna go ahead with it, huh?
Oh,
You
I'm gonna
specifically
yeah.
get this
Okay,
one.
go ahead. Go with this
Yeah,
topic.
it's fine.
Whatever.
Yeah, no one
a
cares.
Jawa figure with a vinyl cape. $16,500.
Get out of here.
Whoa.
Yeah, no.
Why?
Yeah. That's
Some people don't even get paid that.
it's a vinyl, not fabric. Okay? So that's important.
Yeah.
That's important. You know?
Yeah.
Vinyl.
Vinyl.
The water will kind
Yeah.
of wick off that. It's
Yeah. A Chewbacca film ready head for $172,200.
Just the head.
Just the
ready?
head. Just the head. Film ready, which probably means it came from one of
The set.
the set or costuming
That I
How do you
understand.
even verify that though?
chain of custody.
So, fun fact for you, Tim.
NFTs. I don't know.
Tommy's very good at
Blockchain.
Star Wars impressions, and then I'm good at the
So good.
director's impression. Oh yeah, that was good.
And George Lucas.
It's a great George Lucas. It's so good. It's so good.
Oh gosh.
Hey Tommy, well, why don't you do your imitations? And cut.
oh,
Okay, that
you're
was-
cold.
Well, that was great.
I think.
Next scene.
I think.
I'm sorry,
It has
milady.
little clips, great little
Great cut.
clips for you guys to post on social media.
It is.
Like
yeah.
just
True.
that.
From my perspective, the Jedi are evil.
Then you really are lost, aren't you?
No.
Master Kenobi,
No, you will die.
your powers have grown, young Skywalker.
Oh
You
man,
really are lost.
Count Dooku.
he's too evil to be left alive. Isn't that Mace Windu?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Mace Windu was great.
he's too dangerous. He's too dangerous to be left alive.
Underrated.
This part is
Yeah.
over. That's what he says before he, in Attack of the Clones, jumps out with his purple sabre.
Yes, that's right.
Mace is totally
That one.
underrated.
He is.
Yeah.
Mace Windu is a good character.
He
That's
is.
The, thing.
I
The
love
stupid thing
him.
about the prequels is that the supporting cast
Is so
is
much
one
better.
of the best.
Yeah,
It's
Yeah.
like all elite people.
Yep. And
he's
Mace,
coming back though. You know he's coming back.
Oh, he's got to.
yeah,
because
Samuel
he
L.
didn't
Jackson,
die.
He's coming back.
He didn't
Do you,
die.
don't you
Yeah.
think like he's
No,
just
they've already teased it.
I think Mace flew out the window, but he is coming back.
Nice.
But here's the thing, like culturally, I feel like he's just Nick Fury now. Like Nick Fury became cooler than Mace Windu
That's
somewhere
true.
along the way.
Nick Fury is awesome.
Yeah, he overtook him in popularity stock.
Yeah.
yeah.
Then what we need is like a Nick Windu, Mace Fury type
Yeah.
of thing.
Mace
Yeah,
Fury.
crossover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Mace
maybe-
Windu with an eye patch.
Mace
Right,
Windu.
right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yep.
Mhm.
Coming
Or like
theaters this fall. Mace.
Nick with a lightsaber or something.
Yeah.
Sounds like a name for an
Yeah.
air fryer, but
Hey. Do your trick.
I'm working on it. What?
Do your thing.
My
yeah,
trick?
you got another.
Yeah, do your thing.
Dance monkey? Is that Luke Skywalker's episode 4 lightsaber?
Ooh,
I bet that. Can I guess the price?
Please.
more than a glass of whole milk.
380,000.
That's close. 240,000.
That's pretty good.
It's not close.
I mean,
see, you're so nice. You're such a good friend, dude.
but I'm thinking like in the hundreds of thousands.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
not millions. It's not
Yeah.
tens of thousands.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what I would think. I would think in the 300,000
Yeah.
range.
Yeah.
Sure.
Now, something I would pay quite a pretty penny for would be Darth Vader's costume.
Right?
Because I'd want to wear that.
Yes.
I would, especially now during the pandemic, I would walk into grocery stores dressed completely as Darth Vader.
Yeah.
So
3 in
that's-
the morning at a Wegmans.
That's the,
Looking for the bathroom.
Looking
that's
for
the 501st.
Yeah.
That's the group, the organization, the 501st. They're charity based guys that
Yeah.
make their own costumes.
It's actually
yeah.
really cool.
That are film graded
Yeah.
costumes.
The Batman guy does that.
And they go to hospitals, they go to charity events, they raise money.
that's
Wait, what?
no name, no organization, just the Batman.
Just
guy.
the Batman guy.
That's all I know.
Oh, wasn't he the guy that in
Got
the
pulled over this time?
Corvette?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
He has a car that's like it's a black Corvette that looks like the
That's right.
Batmobile, and yeah,
But then there was a whole story that came out like he goes to hospitals. I
yeah,
think, right?
like he goes to kids in the hospital.
Right, and he's Batman
Yeah.
to them,
No, I'm Batman.
for them.
No, I'm.
Yeah.
You look like Batman.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
Batman. Yeah, Batman. Batman.
Yeah, I'm Batman.
I'm Batman.
I am Batman.
What was the highest?
So
item
here's
on
the
there?
highest item, at least on this list. I know there's others that have gone for millions of dollars, but this one is George Lucas's Episode 4 Panavision camera.
Oh, it's my
Oh.
Panavision camera.
What do you think?
Oh, I'm picturing him in the audience like when they're bidding, like, oh, hey, that's my camera.
I have $4 billion. Okay.
Hey, that's my camera.
I don't know. Cameras in and of themselves
Yeah.
are really expensive. So
Especially if it's 50 years old.
575,000.
I'm gonna
That's
guess-
much closer than your other guess was for the previous. No, it's 625,000.
Boom! I was only
Yeah.
50 grand off, son.
Yeah.
story of my life.
It was an old 35 millimeter camera.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
'cause
really
he
cool.
Shot that in
Goodness
35 mil.
And Quentin Tarantino still shoots films in 35 millimeters.
Yes.
Does he really?
Yeah,
This
there's
is
a
a
lot of
purist like
analog
that.
still
All of
going
them?
on. Yeah.
Yeah.
All the movies he makes?
Yep. And
Yeah.
Christopher Nolan only uses 35 millimeter or IMAX because there's still actual film cameras.
Yeah.
He doesn't like digital.
Isn't that
Yeah.
there's a lot of things to be said about that in the musical space too,
Oh,
right?
absolutely. There's
Like
a
analog?
whole debate
Like just-
over it.
Oh yeah.
Analog versus digital.
Analog v digital.
Yeah.
What's probably the most popular thing that most people, even if they're not into music, would know? Like as far as equipment goes, like
Yeah. I mean, like, in the 90s, like everything's, you start recording stuff onto a computer. And before that, like the computer just replaced the tape machines. Like before you recorded
Right.
it to this tape reel, right?
and then you have to do the whole album. in
Yeah,
one
you had
take?
well, not the whole album in one take, but like it was hard because like if you had to stop and start again or like redo a part, like you got to stop the tape, you got to cut it with a razor blade,
You got to cut it with a razor
and then
Splice it,
and then
right?
glue
Yeah.
it back together
Yeah.
at just the right spot. Like if you need to put two takes together, something
Wow.
like that.
The amount of time.
And so each song was
that
on
took.
one reel. And then like an album, then you're mixing down all these like 10 reels onto one master reel.
You know
on
what's so crazy?
That's wild.
That's a normal day for some people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that's like
That was just
That's
standard.
crazy.
Yeah.
I can't imagine doing that amount of work
Oh,
back
No.
then.
Yeah.
Knowing what we can do now with
Yeah.
digital, it's just wild.
So like the thing that like Casey and I like to do at our studio here is we have some analog equipment, like we got this analog board, but we like to make our digital recordings like sound analog, and we like to incorporate the analog process in. So like I have all these virtual plugins that are like tape machine emulators of like different famous tape
oh,
machines.
that's cool.
And so try to
So
make a
what's-
modern recording sound like something that was
That's
from
Yeah.
from a sound, from an audio standpoint.
Yeah.
Why do you want to do analog over digital, or why would you want to do digital over?
Yeah,
analog?
I mean, I feel like it depends on like what kind of music you want to make too, like the genre. Like I feel like it adds a feeling or a vibe to a track. Usually analog things that like are associated with analog are it's usually like warmer, and the whole mix, the song feels glued together in a weird, like there's some compression happening, whereas like digital, just fully digital recordings without any like analog stuff going on.
You're gonna be Daft Punk if you're going
Yeah.
digital.
Yeah, maybe
Yeah.
so.
So
Yeah. In fact, I think Rich is one of the guys behind one of those helmets.
So the thing with like digital sound
Wouldn't
is like
surprise me.
Yeah, wouldn't
It's like-
surprise me either.
Yeah.
digital sound is not like one, like it's like the computer taking like little snapshots of the sound.
Right.
Like it's kind of like frame rate, like in a camera, like
Ooh,
FPS.
yes.
Whereas like analog, you can think of it as more one continuous
Good
thing.
analogy.
So like a digital, that's the thing with like streaming
I
quality.
got chills going.
Why
on my
like
spine.
you listen to lower quality music on YouTube or like 240p? That's just like it's like equivalent to like a slower frame. It's like a slower
Yeah.
FPS of the music.
Yeah.
So, what genres are primarily associated with? And I know when you're talking about something so diverse and as broad as music is, it's tough to.
Yeah. Jazz is the answer to whatever you're going to say.
Yeah. Jazz.
Jazz is always the answer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Doesn't
most
matter the
associated with analog.
Yeah. I mean, like, I think a lot of people think that it's like, oh, it's like classic rock and like 70s rock and stuff like that, bro. But I would say, like, like what's
Exactly
cool right
how
now
we
is
sound.
like
Yeah, a lot of people say
nostalgia is what like sells music still now. So like even like lo-fi study beats and stuff, that's all tape emulations.
Yeah,
That's
and-
all analog stuff. So like,
and yeah, and the 80s sound is like back right now too.
yeah, the 80s sounds back.
Yeah.
So like I would say that like actually pretty much all music that we
Keyboards.
really like has been like analog equipment has something to do with
Yeah.
it.
So why do you say? Because I think you're only aware of what you're aware of, right? Like I wouldn't necessarily.
I think Rich is aware of everything, actually.
Oh yeah,
Rich
yeah.
has a mind that is really just capable of comprehending.
I wouldn't
my,
necessarily say
500
that
IQ.
Yeah. 360 degree vision.
Yeah.
80s sound is back. Like where are you hearing that at? What would you say?
Pop.
In pop, yeah.
1975.
A lot of pop. A lot of
T
pop.
Swift.
Like the
Yeah.
Weeknd's new album is like super.
Yeah.
80s.
Oh my gosh, it's
Yeah, which
crazy
I love. I love
80s.
his new
I
album.
agree.
I will say though,
I
now
agree
some
there.
90s is bleeding into the 80s.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like late 90s, early 2000s,
We're coming
like
back around.
somehow is coming back and is nostalgic right
Yeah.
now. It's
You
so
know-
weird.
So
Gen Z.
Yeah.
Yeah.
stuff like that comes back around. Do you think it's because like we can't escape these like patterns, or do you think it's like
I think
it's like intentional? Like, oh, I really like this sound, let's put it back in. Or do you think it's like someone being born today who never knows what like music is, and then like or never hears anything from like 2000 on back, they become a producer, an artist, whatever, and then they start producing music that inherently sounds like it's 70s, 80s, 90s without them even realizing it?
You know what? I think they've time traveled.
Mm.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. They've created their own DeLorean.
I
and
think that's
they-
the obvious answer, and I didn't want
Right.
to,
I think
You
it's. I think what it is that because like what comes around.
Goes
Comes
around.
around, goes around, comes all the way
Back
back
around.
around. You know what I mean? And I think,
Well done.
I thank
Yeah.
you,
Yeah.
and I
Around,
think
really.
that that's really how you could explain it.
Well, I
Some-
wouldn't. I
some
wouldn't
might-
even think about it. I wouldn't even talk
Some might
about
s-
it.
Sorry. Some might say, you spin me right round. Yeah.
Round,
Yeah.
right round.
Yeah.
Baby
Sorry,
right
Tim, I
round.
Didn't
Yeah.
mean to interrupt you there.
Dude,
but
I
No,
think
it's
I had to
okay.
play off
like-
of that while I had time.
Dude, everything is about nostalgia. Like I seriously think like
Yeah,
you like what you associate in your brain with like good memories.
Yes.
So like if you grew up listening to
That's
kind of
true.
music as a kid,
Yeah.
or like you were
That's true.
somewhere when you heard a certain song and it had a
Yeah,
certain
the
production,
memory.
like
Yeah.
you just that you start to like that.
Well, your
Yeah.
hearing and your smelling are the two most closely related senses
Yeah.
to
Memory.
memory.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah. Mhm.
That's why I just like that
yeah.
old time rock and roll. That kind of music, it just soothes the soul.
Is that what your
Yeah.
dad and mom listened to?
That's a good way to put it.
Yeah, I reminisce about the days of old,
Yeah.
that old time rock and roll.
Yeah.
I mean,
The
that-
days of old. Is
you
that
really-
is there the E at the end of that? It sounds like it would be.
Yeah. Well, also
Yeah.
don't try to take me to a disco. You won't even get me out on the floor.
Yeah.
You know, like honestly, in like 10 minutes, I'll be late for the door. So,
Give me the Beat Boys and save my soul.
Yeah.
I want to get lost in that rock and roll.
yeah,
Can you
yeah,
imagine the
Drift
people
away.
that?
yeah.
Can you imagine the people right now that don't know you're quoting song lyrics? They're like, this guy's a visionary.
It's so introspective.
Sign Rich up.
That could be a song.
Poetry. It's like poetry in
Yeah.
motion.
Yeah.
I think
He wears short skirts. She wears t-shirts. And I'm there sitting in the bleachers eating a hot dog. I'm trying to watch the ball game.
emotion is so
And Tim is right back into being serious.
Yeah. Tim is not missing a beat on any
Thank
of
you.
those.
all
This
over
is
the
good.
place.
He's good.
Thanks for reeling it back in.
I know.
for
I
us,
just
man.
I just have these thoughts that I just like gotta get out while they're
Yeah,
fresh
yeah.
because
Yeah.
then they're gonna linger.
They'll
Gonna
fester.
be like laying in bed.
get moldy.
Then I won't be
Yeah.
able to get up and go to the bathroom and stumble on. It. I'll be thinking about. I'll be thinking about these
It's a
thoughts.
privilege
That's right.
to wake up.
Yo,
and
it's so
stumble around.
funny. Like now, for the rest of my life, it's gonna. If I'm ever up late or I can't sleep, I'm like, Rich is peeing sitting down right now.
Yo, next time I do that, I'm gonna text you when
Please
I'm doing
do.
it.
Please
Please
text
do.
each other.
I'll
Please
text you
do.
a bird's eye view of what's going on.
Yeah.
Okay. In the dark, yes.
In the
please.
dark.
In the dark, yes.
And please go live if you go to Wegman. Can you imagine a video that's all shaky and blurry?
Like, oh, what? Oh, what's going on, sir? You can't be you. You,
in the shrimp
you can't
aisle.
be here.
sir. And like me over.
We've
Oh,
called
he's
the
at
police.
Wegmans again.
No. You don't understand. I just need the bathroom. Sir, we've called the police. You need to leave.
I love that line so much. You don't
I gotta go
understand.
potty.
You don't understand. I just gotta go to the bathroom.
I'm George Lucas.
No,
I
we
gotta go
do. That's why
potty.
we're trying to stop you. We do understand.
Oh,
Hey, I'm just
man.
trying to find the bathroom.
No, R2, you're making a mess.
We do understand, sir. That's why we're trying to stop you. No. You don't understand.
What are these thoughts you need to get off your
Yeah,
chest?
hurry up, dude.
You
You have a freaking day. I feel like you've been taking forever to get to this.
Thoughts. It really should be emotions off of your chest.
Yeah.
That's where your heart is.
Yeah.
I should say thoughts out of my head.
Listen
That's
to
what
your
I should
heart.
say.
Yeah.
Well, post production. We'll fix it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Let me just.
We always
let me
fix it in
just.
post.
Yeah. Let me just say the words now, so you can plug them in. Hold
Yeah.
on. Think. Head. thoughts. Here we go.
There we
You
go.
can
All right.
Splice that.
Got it.
in.
Thank you.
Yeah, yeah.
Take your
We can do
razor
that.
and
Appreciate that.
Yeah, take the razor. and
Take the razor.
Yep. But no, I just think emotion. And I don't want to get too deep here. But
Thank you.
Yeah. We like to stay on the shallow end.
Yeah, I won't get too deep.
Have
But like
water wings on.
music brings back so much emotion, and I think Tom hit the nail on the head. In a
I
sense where
disagree.
It's like you relate
always
to
disagree.
things that are happy, but I think the inverse of that is true. Like,
Yeah.
I remember in 2009, I broke up with my girlfriend at the time, and I was playing his music, and I like
she
only
doing?
wanted to listen to.
Man.
I had an answer. I'm not gonna say it.
Yeah.
I only wanted to listen to like sad music, and I remember
Yeah.
we were
Oh,
still
yeah.
we were still talking like at the time because it was kind of like a mutual breakup, but not really, but kind of.
Yeah.
And she was
Mutually
like,
assured destruction.
"Hey, like, what are you, what are you up to? How are you?" And I tell her, and she was like, "Why do you want to listen to that?" And I was like, "I don't know. Like, I just feel like
Because
I
music
want to."
can sometimes like explain what you're feeling better than you can explain it.
Yeah.
Again, visionary Rich coming to the forefront.
Yeah. How can
Scouts
you
of the
like
internet, take him away from us, please.
scouts of the internet? Incorporate it.
Please, we're begging you.
Incorporate it. clearly.
Incorporate it.
Just knock the whole table over.
Seriously.
Oh, geez. Goodness gracious.
So this is why we don't invite him usually. He just shows up.
No, I'm sorry. I just woke up.
he just
Where's the bathroom? Maybe we'll have to change the name of this episode, man. I don't know. We'll
Where's
see.
the bathroom?
We
There's
have
so many options.
we've got a lot of good options
And
this
I'm really
week.
tired of this.
And
It's
Wegmans
true.
is closed. I'm heading over to Wendy's.
yeah. Wegmans and Wendy's.
Oh,
Yeah,
W and W.
yeah. May the 4th, by the way.
So are there any topics on you guys' cards that you wanted to explore?
I threw mine. in
I
there,
I
so-
would very much like to hear the current events from Tim Brooks.
Oh, Tim, tell us your current events.
Careful about
Current events.
Careful about
Don't eat the microphone,
Wait,
please.
do you guys think I have a big mouth?
Yes.
Is it big? Jules makes
huge.
fun of my mouth a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, because I can fit like whole big pieces.
You
kind of
look like the Rolling Stones mouth almost.
Oh, don't do it. Don't do it. Rolling Stone. Stone. Rolling Stone. Oh, yeah, love. Yeah.
they love me with the right in the year after every like couple words.
That's an
Yeah.
English thing,
What,
right?
what?
Yeah, it's an
Like-
English thing.
Don't make Jagger. I mean, don't do it. It's all make Jagger.
It's a bloody beautiful day outside. What? You know when they say
What?
what at
Right,
the end,
What
right.
at the end, yeah.
right?
Chris Martin
Right.
from Coldplay.
Yeah.
We'll still play some happy music for you.
Oh,
Hope
that's
you
a good.
enjoy.
That's a great Chris Martin. That was good.
That is a good one.
was real good.
That's good.
How do y'all know all these people? I never got that. Like my
TikTok.
You
my
know,
my
we're just not
girlfriend.
involved in our own lives. We like to be involved in everyone else.
No, what I
Yeah.
mean. No,
So true.
no, what I mean. What I
I'm
mean is
lonely,
like
I go on
my
social
girl.
media.
My girl will be like telling me about movies or something,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
she's like, "So and so's in it," and I'm like,
Oh yeah, dude. I drive Jules nuts for that. all
"Dude,
the
I
time.
want to be like,
Yeah.
I don't."
Just to pause it.
No, like the only thing I can do
because
that
you're
with.
telling her stuff.
Oh yeah, because I'm telling her like trivia about this actor that was in this part that was very similar to this
See, but
part. you know, you know.
That's-
I
I-
realize that some
I do
people
that
don't
too.
like that. I love that stuff.
I think it adds
Yeah.
value to the movie that I'm
Right?
watching.
I,
love that.
think it's. Cool.
I agree.
I think
agree,
it's.
I
Cool.
agree.
I think it's cool that you,
You agree?
know that stuff,
Yeah.
but I can't grasp like.
It's an
The
IQ
only
thing.
thing that my right.
Oh my
It's because I'm an idiot. You're right.
Wow.
I didn't think
Well,
of that. Yeah.
No.
We did establish that he has like a 300 IQ.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what it is. It's not that you're an idiot. It's just that I'm so much smaller.
So what's the cap?
BuzzFeed
does
told
the
him that.
IQ. What's the?
Yeah.
Yes, BuzzFeed. Speaking of BuzzFeed,
You were about to ask me a
this
question.
reminds me of something.
He
You were
missed
about
the,
to-
yeah.
I don't care anymore
Oh,
about
okay.
you. Rich. Be gone. Let us.
Be gone with him.
Let us a
Be
sub.
gone with
I don't know
you.
how to
Gonna
handle
speed
this
you
in my
away.
brain.
Let us sub 300
Take a
IQers.
unabongo.
Like
To play
Um,
chord now.
the-
Go.
oh crap, I forgot. Oh, BuzzFeed. So
Yeah.
we have a friend.
Speaking
I'm about
does
to
not
talk
make
about
you intelligent.
Earl. We have a friend who would. I've been off of Facebook for some time, so I haven't seen it.
We'll get you
But
back on.
he'll.
Yeah.
I gotta go. I gotta go back. I go.
Yeah, you need to be on there, man. You need to be back on there.
Yeah, yeah.
He
Right back.
would go to these articles and
We'll
like
help- we'll help you
post
out.
certain things,
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll slide
but
you back
can,
in.
no
the
one
internet.
heard of the website. It'll be like newsquick.biz or like
Oh yeah,
whatever.
super
yeah.
reliable sources.
Yeah, super
I think-
like
I think
people
it
are just
was-
sharing like it's like they go to imright.com. They're looking for whatever their thought or opinion is,
Unright.com. I like that.
and then they like
If somebody has that,
We should
we're-
start that
we're-
website.
We're gonna grab that domain name.
and they just like post
Rich's
this
face
news.
just on the front. I'm right. That'd
right.
be so funny.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure he runs most of those websites that are like.
You type in a question,
Whatever-
my
whatever
mouth
dot biz.
opens and the answer comes out.
But it's like
Like a magic 8 ball.
animatronic. It's
Yeah.
not, it's not
Yeah.
like
It just
it's
goes like,
right. Yeah, like
yeah, it's
yeah.
terrible.
Yeah.
And then the words come out on the screen. You see the answer to your
Yeah.
question.
it's like
I think I can program that in like 2 seconds.
That'd be great.
please have like
Oh my.
the jaw like not connect like when it's talking.
Yeah,
it
yeah.
has to be,
Right,
like-
It's just,
can't- it
it's
can't-
just
yeah.
the mouth has moved
It's not
down to
realistic.
black
Yeah.
right there.
Yeah. Oh my, like a ventriloquist dummy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
oh
Yeah.
my goodness, I would pay to see that.
Yeah, me
Yeah.
too.
Oh, I'm crying right now.
Maybe
Oh,
maybe one day.
Yeah.
that's hilarious. But no, I think it's cool that you can remember like all these names and stuff. The only thing I can do that with is like the sound equivalent. like voices.
Okay.
I can say, oh, this person
yeah.
played a voice in this, and I can
Oh,
do
I
that
did too.
across
Voiceovers, yeah.
video games and animated, whether it be
Yeah.
anime
Yes.
or whatever.
Yep.
I
do
can
that
say,
too.
oh, that guy played, and then that's kind of how I'll get to know the voice, like
Yeah.
a Steve Blum
Who it
or
is,
a
and
Phil Lamar,
Rick Moranis.
Rick Moranis, the voice of the
Castro.
shark in Jaws.
Never seen Jaws.
That was played by Daniel Day-Lewis, and Rick Moranis did the voice for the shark.
Sorry, this was a few
Yeah.
episodes back.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was just reiterating.
I don't even
sorry.
remember that.
Yeah, I
Tommy apparently blacked that out.
Actually, I think it was.
Yeah.
I think it was last week. Oh no, it was 2 weeks ago. We were talking about Richard Dreyfuss. Tim,
Yes, yes.
get your point out.
I
Okay.
did already.
Oh, good. How's your watch doing?
I'm
there,
like,
man?
blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, how are we on
Well,
time?
so we're getting there, but I want to hear some current events.
Oh yeah, Tim.
Yeah.
What's your current events?
Thanks for asking me a question while I'm drinking. Trying to death by question.
Yep. For those in the audio medium, Tim was leaned forward, drinking his beer away from the microphone, and
Yeah.
asking that question.
Uh,
Thought I should describe that.
Yeah,
What if-
I'm glad you
what
did.
if I
our
died that
listeners.
way and that became like your moniker as like a I
Well, we won't
ask
be using
people-
this episode. I'll tell you that right now.
I ask people questions.
Can we go around and say names again?
Yes.
Yeah, I
I'm
think
a
we
little
should.
bit lost
Yeah.
here.
My name is Craig Fowler.
And I like to party.
And he likes to
I like
party.
ham.
Yeah. I'm
I'm Judy.
Ditch Rabalatino.
I'm Duty Gench, and I
Duty
like,
Gents.
I like to party.
Tim, I'm really sorry that.
Sorry.
I'm like lost.
I know.
I'm
I know.
so
That's
lost.
current event.
Tim, this happens a lot. It just.
Tim,
You
current
just learn to
events.
go with it. It's like a flow. Yeah.
Do your current events, dude.
Stop yelling at me.
And this is Tim Brooks.
Well, I don't have any
Tim, thanks for joining us today, man.
Thank you for joining us, Tim.
English.
And that's all the time we have.
You're welcome. Yeah.
So tell us a little about yourself.
I am an avid gamer, a passionate trainer. I love to.
I don't
teach
want you to
and
talk
show.
What
about
are you?
yourself
Are you
right now.
training? What are you training? Are you training Pokemon?
Be a cage fighter.
This time, no.
Okay, good.
Chimpanzees,
I train.
What do you? Yeah. What do you,
chinchillas.
oh my gosh.
Ooh, excuse me. I train
You okay there?
You're an ideas man.
Rich on how to just.
Did you just lean over there and do cocaine? It was like you were like
You told me to be myself.
I saw no white powder. You know.
You told me
you did snuff over there.
elegantly, clearly.
Sink man.
Sickman. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. That's a great movie. Scarlet Pimpernel.
Scarlet Pimpernel is
Oh,
awesome.
yeah.
Have you ever seen
Okay.
Scarlet Pimpernel?
Nope.
It's awesome. Anyway,
I don't know what the
I was
movie.
like, yeah, Sickman. Yeah.
they
Anyway,
seek
sorry.
him here. They seek him there.
They seek that
They seek the Frenchies seek him
everywhere.
Anyway,
Sounds like
Scarlet
you
Pimpernel.
two really like that movie.
oh, we did.
It's a great movie.
We need. We should have another. We should do another fortnight.
Yeah, tell everyone at home that we make a fort, that us 29 and 35-year-old make a fort together
and watch Mean Girls.
and watch Mean Girls. Yeah,
We did that once.
tell everybody about that.
Oh, guys, that's great. Yeah, mind sharing a little
Yeah,
bit more
we're-
about
yeah.
what that was like for you.
Touch with our feminine sides. That's what it is.
Here.
Oh wow!
Uh,
There still was Blockbuster in Alaska. I think there's like
Uh,
one.
no,
left.
there's only one
it's
left.
Oregon.
Like,
Oregon.
yeah.
It's
There's
Oregon.
One left.
Bend, Oregon.
so I think that's
That
crazy.
sounds like a pun, but it's not.
Yeah, I know.
Bend.
They have their own
It's like
Instagram
bend
account.
over.
He thinks it's crazy.
Follow them on Instagram.
That's
What-
really
what-
cool.
It's hilarious.
What's your go-to VHS memory when you hear the
Oh
letters?
gosh,
When you hear the letters VHS, what's the first movie you think of?
everything Disney.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
Really?
for sure.
For
We had
me,
a ton of Disney
D2
movies on
the Mighty
VHS.
Ducks is the first memory.
Oh,
The
yeah.
first
Classic,
memory.
man.
In my
Classic.
opinion, I know I'm going to get a lot of backlash from this. This is going to get you guys canceled. I think it's
everything
the,
else doesn't
it's
already.
the best Disney franchise of all time.
Yo,
With the
The
Mighty
Mighty
Ducks.
Ducks.
Oh, hey, I'll agree with you on that, dude.
The Mighty Ducks.
I'll
It's,
totally agree
it's
with you.
so good. It
I
is
love the Mighty
so
Ducks.
good. They're timeless. They're classics. You can watch them
Yo,
in any order.
The soundtrack?
So good.
The soundtrack
Did you just-
underrated. Underrated.
What is happening? I'm having a.
I mean, yeah, only
you
stick
okay?
to the new Star Wars sequels. Yeah.
Well, that's true.
What are you? What are you okay over here? What's
You
going
just
on?
said that Mighty Ducks is the best Disney.
It is.
Do you realize that
Versus what?
Marvel is a thing? Like the whole Marvel
Yeah, but
cinematic
it's
universe
not.
is
It's
Disney.
not the same.
It's not the same.
That's like
It's
saying.
not the same.
Are we separate? Okay, I need to know if we're separating.
We
those, or
have
else I'm
to.
gonna lose
We
it.
have to.
I am gonna lose my crap.
Look, 90s is a demarcation zone because listen, Disney bought Marvel.
I was
no-fly
listening before
zone.
you told me to
Okay,
listen
good.
in the middle of your sentence.
Disney bought Marvel.
Peeing in my
Disney
pants.
bought Star Wars.
Can't stop now.
We all know Disney Star Wars is way off the rails.
Atrocious.
Disney Marvel is good, but it wasn't like
We're talking straight up Disney movies. Like
yeah,
Disney
it's
branded
like
movies.
Disney came up with the series and or
Like where they have the dun-na-na-na-na-na-na,
Yeah.
doo-doo-doo-doo-doo, and then the movie starts. That's what we're talking about.
sure
Yes.
Yeah. Disney did Top
the Top Gun. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes.
Even
Anyway, Mighty
Pixar.
Ducks.
Pixar is on the
Me.
line there.
Pixar's on the line.
Well, no,
Yes.
because it wasn't. It was all. It was all in house. Pixar. So Disney bought Pixar.
Let's separate Pixar from Disney
All of
right
the
now.
writing. All
Right
of the,
now, let's do it.
Yeah.
separate.
I
them.
just did it.
Okay.
But all of the writing and all of directing was done in house. So
Yeah.
it's
That's pretty cool.
technically not a
Disney,
Disney,
yeah.
Pretty cool.
franchise.
That's
To
pretty
say
cool.
any of those Pixar movies are Disney, they
My
just
tongue.
own the company.
What about other things though? Like was what else was made by Disney? Was Flubber Disney?
I think so.
Was Jumanji the first one Disney?
Well, it was because it was a '60s movie.
Hook.
It was a '60s or '50s or a '60s movie that was then remade in the '90s
Jumanji.
with Robin Williams.
Robin Williams.
Yeah.
I like some of those
But I think the
Disney
original-
movies that are like early 2000s that
Yeah.
like they didn't make sequels for. Like there were a couple one-offs in that time.
The
that were
Rookie.
cool. The Rookie.
The Rookie.
Dennis Quaid.
Yes.
The
The
Rookie.
I watched
Have
the
you seen
crap
that?
out of that
That's
movie
such a
on
good
VHS.
movie. Yes,
Wait.
such a good movie.
Are we talking about the same one?
Terminator
Dennis Quaid?
2.
Yeah. He was on the Devil Rays, Tampa Bay.
Oh, I'm
pitcher.
thinking of
A true story.
wait. Oh, that's no, the kid that breaks his arm.
Oh yeah, that's not it.
That's not it.
What's
That's
that?
definitely not it.
Curious
That's
what
probably
you're
it.
That's a really bad movie.
It
I
is
forget what
probably,
it's
it's
called.
Universal, I think.
Yeah, I
actually.
think
Wait,
so.
is The Sandlot Disney or is that like New Line Cinema or something?
No, Sandlot was its own. That wasn't a Disney movie.
Okay, Fox maybe.
Oh,
I will.
I think it was.
I will
Fox.
bet you my entire.
I think it was Fox.
collection of forks.
That's wow.
Also-
how
I thought I saw
far
something
back
about the
does
other
the
one.
collection go?
4 years.
Do you have the 68
Wow.
three-pronger?
I do, but I have the second edition.
Yeah.
Not as valuable, unfortunately.
It's not.
Yeah,
It's because they
Well,
use silver
It's a dead
plated.
zone. in
they
here.
did. Yeah, it
Like
wasn't
the
actually
inside
silver.
is what is
Yeah.
it? Copper, I think they use.
aluminum.
They really cut
Why,
back.
why are you guys talking about commodities? What's going on now?
Yeah,
Well-
you're just lost in capitalist, just kind of, these
Are you
hallucinations.
guys looking to build like an empire?
The only
here?
thing
What's
the
going on?
proletariat has to lose is their chains. Okay.
Rich has a vintage. When did we start?
Vintage what?
Oh, that was
The Weed Whacker.
74. 74.
It couldn't have been 74 because 74 is when we had that whole bubblegum thing.
That's true. It must have been like maybe it was 84. I always get those two mixed
No,
up.
I think it was 73.
Is this stuff that you guys have been collecting?
Yes, he has a.
Yeah.
I'm really curious about this.
Yeah,
'cause-
he has
Oh,
a
yeah.
he has a vintage fork collection.
fork.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So
I
like,
I know it's
I
weird,
never
but
knew
I
this.
actually do. It's weird.
Wait, I,
Yeah,
thought
so-
this
never
was
knew
a
this.
complete- Really?
Yeah,
Yeah,
this
so
is
he has
really weird.
a vintage fork collection. We
Okay.
were just talking about his 68er. It's a 68 like a 3-prong. It was more like how like they're
They're
like
pulling.
ewers.
This
yeah,
is not real.
Yeah.
We're getting completely like
Tommy, you're
peed
making me
on
laugh.
right now.
No, you're not. I have a
I know when I'm
1974
getting peed on and it
second
feels-
edition
I know
Ferguson
when I'm
Wait,
getting peed
three-prong
on.
fork.
I'm really I'm really curious about this.
Okay,
I'm like freaking out.
I'm laughing, but it's actually serious.
How did you get into collecting forks?
My grandmother was into it actually, and so she
A
had.
load of crap. Are you buying this?
Yeah, I am.
Not buying this.
Dude, it's serious. My grandmother. So my grandfather. So my grandmother. I think she even had a collection before, like with her mom. But I got into it because
Look at him.
He's making me laugh. But I'm telling you, I have an
I believe
original.
him anyway,
I have
so
a
it doesn't
mint.
matter.
I have a mint 1968 second edition Ferguson 3-pronger.
That does sound made up, but I still believe him.
But the thing is, though, we were just talking about the Ferguson second edition. The inside is aluminum and it's silver plated, so it's not as valuable. I don't know when know when they stopped making the
Instead of whole
correct.
silver,
the first.
instead of whole
That's
silver.
correct.
Yeah,
Right.
instead of just a yeah.
Don't you just want to take a shower right now?
I don't
You
know.
just want to like wash all this off you.
I don't know when they stopped.
I'm increasingly
Do you really
becoming
not
more
believe me about
suspicious
this?
about this.
You don't believe my fork?
See, the funny thing is, like, I'm going the other way. Like, I believed you, and now I'm becoming more suspicious. He's fully suspicious, and you're trying to win him over.
Yeah.
Well, I don't need to. I don't need to.
We're just gonna cross.
Well,
each other.
we have the passion.
Ships in
there,
the
we
night.
do. We have the passion.
Let's let the viewers
do
decide.
have the
Let's not
passion.
answer that on
Wait,
this
so do you?
episode.
I want to know. Do you have any strange collections at home? Do you collect anything that's really like
Oh boy, yeah.
off the
I
well,
don't.
you
off the
still.
reservation?
I don't want to tell them.
Do you still? You still do have that? Though.
Yeah, I haven't a long time ago. So back when I used to get into magic.
Yeah.
gathering
Oh
magic,
yeah.
So the foil that they used
Yeah.
to make, I used to collect. The
Wait.
foil.
Wait.
I
off
feel like
of-
I'm being
off of the
judged.
card.
Yeah, I wouldn't take it off of the card,
Oh.
but like you know how people would have counterfeits,
Yes.
like fake counterfeit. I would take the foil off and I would collect the foil.
You would collect the
He
foil
still has it.
off of the counterfeit cards.
It's obscure, but yeah.
He's got it.
Tim, that's amazing.
No, he has a whole. Do you still have that little glass display case in your office with it?
I had to get rid of it. When I moved from Mount Airy to
That is
You
like
didn't have the room for it anymore.
no,
that is quintessential.
Well, where'd you put it? You didn't get rid of it. Like didn't get rid of it.
no, I gave it to my girl's nephew.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's an interesting person to give it
I
to.
don't have friends that like want that. Like, yes, give me the glass. Well, you kept the foil and the
Yeah.
yeah. So I don't.
Yo.
Well, it's kind of like my fork thing too, because I don't keep them in the kitchen. You know what I mean, because I'm not eating off of those
Dude,
forks.
did you tell these guys about the time that
That's amazing.
that Jules
That's amazing.
that Jules accidentally ate one of the forks?
It's
not
not
ate one of the forks.
She ate a fork?
She used one of the. She didn't eat the fork. She,
Whoops!
silly me.
I took her to the hospital. Nobody found out.
She was,
Right.
she was like,
It just- you know how as forks do.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just
but
slip
no,
down your
like
throat
when-
Slide
sometimes.
down there.
Yeah.
You know,
I'll
you
have
had
some
a
sliders,
few
please.
people over, and it may not
little
have
barbecue
been.
sauce and then sliders.
well, she thinks my fork collection is ridiculous, which I kind of
I
understand.
get that.
But
yeah. But that's awesome.
She got them out one time we didn't have apparently enough dessert forks.
Are you
And
serious?
she got them out,
No.
thinking they were just extra forks we had in this box in the laundry room. And I'm like, I'm so glad I noticed it because like one of our friends,
Oh,
you know Dave. I
man.
think you met Dave before one of my parties
I
before.
don't remember.
Dave was using
Well,
it.
there's a
And it
lot
was
of
a really
there's a lot of
valuable
Daves
one
in
too.
the world.
Yeah,
I think it was the 89. Was it the 89 one?
yeah. No. Gosh, I don't even
I feel
remember
like
which
it
one
was because I was making a big deal because
Did
that's
you use the 89 or the 75?
right. Because
I love that this is an actual conversation
That was
we're having right
that
now.
one. I think was a
oh,
Victorian.
this is amazing.
89 Victorian.
Actually, I couldn't tell you.
I
What
feel like it
is
was.
this?
I feel like it was
What
the
is
89.
this?
You know
It's
how I remember.
hogwash
This
is
is
what it is.
amazing.
You know how I
amazing.
remember. This is how I'm pretty sure it was the 89 because I was making a big deal because that was my birth year, and I got really psyched. And I said, "How weird would it be if it came out in November?" You looked it up; it was September. So
I can't even right now. I can't.
What? What can't you?
This is hilarious. I love that this is.
this is why we
he's
didn't
got
bring it up.
a counterfeit foil collection. You've got a crazy Victorian fork
No,
collection.
I don't have.
It's not
I said
entirely
just
Ooh,
Victorian.
he doesn't have entirely,
That's insulting,
Dude.
actually.
dude.
Dude, I have forks dating back to the.
Tommy's over here like, there is no way you are getting rope me into this conversation. Make me believe
But
this.
he wrote me into this.
I was gonna say I have forks dating back to the Revolutionary
and mint condition.
Mint condition.
Like, I feel like if you guys didn't know each other for 10 years, that would have not been able to just happen
Yeah.
right now.
Dude,
Like,
we do
was
that-
like,
Yeah.
We do
really
that stuff
good.
all the time. We'll just make up this whole thing that we
And we're so good at it.
Wait,
Yeah.
did
The ability to-
you got me?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't collect forks.
And I don't have a foil for.
Tommy, how did you see right through that? I was so
Because of Rich.
excited.
He saw through it because of Rich.
I started to lose it there.
So me and Rich have the thing, like we're good, like we can look, but I think him looking at Tommy broke him.
Because Tommy was looking at me like, he just looked like
When you said the 89, I was like,
you actually
talk
thought.
about Victorians.
I'm so glad we got him that good though, man. That was awesome.
I'm just I'm so depressed right now.
That's hilarious.
This is
I'm
like
so
a highlight.
depressed.
That's
I'm
hilarious.
excited
I
to
thought-
listen to this.
You the amount of detail.
Oh,
Dude,
man.
I lost it when I heard. No, the thing is, that'll make me laugh
done.
when I
I'm
hear
done.
myself in my head before I say something. That makes me laugh.
You're about to like, this is like so BS that
It sounded so funny in my head saying, "Oh, dude, I have forks dating back to the Revolutionary War."
Right. And being serious about it, like
Yeah.
intense. For me,
I will never
it
I will
was
never
the-
trust you again.
it was the shock.
Never.
It was the
You
shock.
will.
Okay, I
was-
will.
You will.
It was the shock of a full Victorian.
Oh my.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
oh no, dude, that's so hard to come by.
We're talking about a 19th century Victorian.
Yeah.
yeah.
Clearly.
Well,
You know that kind of reminds me
The
of
5 prongs.
those really
five.
weird.
yeah.
I don't forget. They come on like those really obscure like old people channels, like C-SPAN or whatever, and they'll be like these.
It's like
It's so obscure.
congressional
Yeah.
I was
hearings.
gonna say,
Yeah,
isn't that Congress?
Yeah, it's like
It's like really obscure, like ESPN.
yeah, it's like
Only the Zoomers or only the Boomers really.
the Zoomers.
Yeah.
That's the next
Not
one.
the Zoomers. Yeah, sorry, that's
Everyone,
Gen Z.
everyone's
Only the
doing.
Boomers really watch
Send it to
C-SPAN.
Zoom.
Everyone's doing Zoom right now, so
Everyone is doing
the,
Zoom.
the next generation,
Yeah.
the
Boston,
Zoomers,
Mass.
Zoomers, yeah.
like births.
Yo, I'm tuned out right now. I'm done. You guys, I was so excited about the forks.
Steve kind of
The,
joined around. a
the
little
counterfeit foil was a little weird. The forks
The
were
display
freaking
forks
cool.
were not.
The,
The
forks
forks
were
were not.
freaking cool.
bit. Oh, you don't like get rid of it, did you?
Oh man, I
Now
love
Tommy's
that.
over here like,
He
what's
saw
happening
through it
right
right
now?
away.
Why are they just sweeping Steve up? And
Yeah,
Dude.
and you were just into it,
my
man.
gosh.
I loved
You-
your face. You were
Hook,
so
line,
excited.
sinker.
Right.
You were,
Hook, line,
like,
sinker.
you were like, wait a minute, I gotta talk
you
about
don't
this.
understand how down I am right now because it's not real.
And
know.
I appreciate
It's
that
not
you
a
were
real
like
thing.
that you're willing to trust these two buttheads because like I am normally the most gullible person in the room and I've just learned to not trust people. So I've been hurt.
I'm a little disappointed now that it's not true because of Steve.
Yes.
He does so much hope.
See,
man.
I've heard them do bits before, but never like that. Never like that.
Oh,
that was
the
extremely
tip of the iceberg
detailed.
right there.
We
Oh
would
my gosh.
so many people.
Oh my gosh,
we
dude.
would give. Oh man, like just so many, and it's out
This
of
is
nowhere.
your party trick. You just go to parties
Basically,
and do
yeah.
this.
But you know,
And
it's
just rope a whole bunch of people.
But it's
hey, you want to start collecting vintage forks?
it's unprompted
Nothing
too.
better.
Like I don't even know.
Well, we'll just
like,
know when we're like in the
We'll
mode and it's
just
time to
know.
go.
We'll just know.
I'll just
It's
think-
like this.
It's like,
just
oh,
get-
it's showtime.
You're
We're
in
going.
sync. Yeah, you're in sync.
Yeah,
you're in
yeah,
sync.
yeah.
Like a Justin song.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You like that?
Well, I think that's about it.
Take us home, Steve.
I hate you all. Good night. No, thank you, Tim. Thanks for coming on the podcast.
Yeah,
this
whatever.
evening.
Thank
and,
you,
No.
Tim.
and completely destroying my
Yep.
trust in humanity.
no problem.
And did you? Yeah. So one last time, your podcast.
I'll talk if you'll listen. It's on all major streaming platforms: iHeartRadio, Spotify,
Grinder.
Google. Not yet. We're coming. Almost,
my.
but yeah, it's really, really good. Just me and my inner thoughts. The latest episode is actually helpful for any military families or veterans of military. If you want some additional insight, go check out the latest episode, episode 65. Some really cool stuff in there for people who either are in the military or coming out of the military and they want to get some financial insight. I have a really cool guest on. So yeah, go and check that out.
That's some good work.
Cool
Yeah,
stuff, man.
definitely.
Thanks for having me. Well, thanks for having me. I just said.
Thanks, thanks
Yeah.
for having
I just
Rich
said
on the
thanks for having me.
podcast.
And that actually makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
It does.
All right.
Thank you and good night.
Good night.
Thanks so much for listening to the How's This Good for Anybody podcast. We certainly hope it brought you laughter, joy, and sadness.
And thank you to our guest, Tim Brooks.
Please be sure to like, share, and subscribe to us on all of our social media platforms. If you're not sure if we're on it, just search us. That's HTG4A or at How's This Good for Anybody podcast. See you next week.